We're tired. What's the plan today?
Playing basketball, going to Chinatown, going out for beers.
3 things in the program today. She is playing a basketball game, which I'm gonna watch. Second thing is that it's Storytime Sunday, which means that I'll be telling a story about Chinatown and the Chinatown here in Vancouver. Thirdly, we might go out and have a few beers tonight. Are you gonna win the game today?
Yes.
Okay, so which team do you play for?
Team 3 is what we're called.
Team 3?
Yes. So we have some different intermoral leagues, which is what I play as well. We need to go right here. Which is basically teams on campus playing other teams on campus. We also have what's probably known to many from films, like in movies, university teams, Thunderbirds, who are the people that are on scholarships, and they play against other schools, like on a national level, travel to other cities to play against other schools.
How'd the game go?
We won by 50 points or something. So that was good. We don't
score?
talk about that. I scored.
You scored this
the
time?
First time ever.
How many did you score?
1. I'm a defense.
The plan now is that we're gonna go home, see this, definitely gonna shower, and then we're gonna go to Chinatown.
Wait.
Okay, we are ready to finally start the Storytime Sunday. Now I know that unfortunately today we don't have an amazing fireplace behind me, and I don't have a green screen, so I can't make it, nor do I have the technical abilities to actually make the green screen. That was all Mikkel. So today it will only be me and this white wall behind me. Even though I don't have a fireplace, I can still put on some nice music. So just give me a second. Okay, yeah, that's better. You also want the, you also want the sound of the fireplace, because I can put that on. Yeah, let's get that too. Okay. Nice music and a fireplace. Just imagine that there's a fireplace behind me. I'm here also to explore the Chinese culture of Vancouver, because actually in Vancouver, 30% of the population are Chinese. Therefore, one of the things that I want to explore while I'm here in Vancouver is the Chinatown they have. It's actually the largest Chinatown in the entire Canada. The Chinatown was built in the 1890s, which means that it is one of the oldest Chinatowns. It's more than 100 years old. It is rich in culture and history, and it's actually the 3rd largest Chinatown in North America after New York and San Francisco. So it's a huge Chinatown. It has everything that a usual Chinatown has. It has all the amazing restaurants, has all the stores that we're gonna see, and this Chinatown actually also has the first ever built classical Chinese garden ever built in Canada. So I think we might have time also to go see that garden. Now, this Chinatown in Vancouver, it was actually built by the local Chinese population back in the 1890s. They built this Chinatown because they were working in all the mines, because they were building the Trans-Canadian Railway. Instead of me just sitting here and talking about it, I think we should go explore it. Let's go to Chinatown. Now we're at Chinatown. Oh, that's good. Finally feels like I'm home again. In Jungor. So we just made a mistake. I think now we're entering Chinatown. I think we were in Chinatown before, and then we exited Chinatown. Yep, this is definitely Chinatown. That up there is definitely not Chinatown. And just like the real China, stores are also closed here. Basically what we want to do is pretty much just stroll around.
Food.
yeah, just walk a bit around Chinatown. Just want to show you what it looks like. We want to try to find some food now. Cecilia is super hungry. Yeah, she's very hungry, so I know that if I want to get any good out of this day, out of this vlog, I need to get her some food now. Your new favorite Russian dumplings. Hate them. Okay. Now we're gonna go in this store. I have no idea what it is. I think they have a lot of different souvenir-like things. No? I'm not allowed to take any pictures in here, so you guys can't come. Right here in the middle of Chinatown where everything is pretty cultural and pretty authentic. There's this pretty western place. We found a Tim Hortons. To see, I think this is one of the first Chinese places I've ever been where it has both pictures, has kanji, and has English text as well. I guess that's good for a non-native like you. At this Chinese restaurant, they just brought us some hongxia, some red tea instead of hot water. I have no idea what that is and what I would use that for. Got my chopsticks. We just finished eating. We got some Chinese food. I think there are two main conclusions that I would like to draw from visiting that restaurant. And the first thing is that it was heavily overpriced. It was way too expensive. I paid 100 Danish kroner, which is the same as 100 kwai for a noodle dish. Way too expensive, like five times the usual price I pay for lunch. And the quality wasn't as good as it is in China. So if you want some good Chinese food, don't eat it in Chinatown in Vancouver. I think that's the conclusion. So we're in a Chinese garden.
Yes.
What is all this?
So this is apparently the first Chinese garden built outside of China ever in the world.
In the world?
In the world, yes.
Okay.
And the purpose of the park is to bond the North American people and the Chinese people and make them understand each other's culture. Where did you come today?
For how long did we stay in the park?
I don't know, not even 1 minute.
We have been misinformed. Apparently the park closed now. we literally just stepped in the park. I did a 30-second video of you, and then a guard came and told us that the park was closing, that we had to leave.
So that was good.
That was a severe failure. Yeah, so we didn't get to see the park today, but we got to see Chinatown. Okay, so now we're done for the day. I hope you like to see the Chinatown. It's the third largest Chinatown in the entire North America after New York and San Francisco. So it's pretty huge. I don't believe we got to see all of it. I'm severely disappointed that we didn't get to see the Chinese garden. So it was getting dark. It was definitely also getting cold. So we decided to go to one of the many local breweries that they have here. Apparently, and I didn't know that, but Cecilia told me that they have a lot of these small tap houses, brew houses, where they do all these locally brewed beers. So that's what we're going to try now, and then I think we're just going to have a great evening. So we're going to see you tomorrow. Ganbei.